viewers, today is day 8 of Russia-Ukraine war. We have battlefield updates for you. Which territories have been seized by Russian forces so far? Which places are hotly contested? What is the situation in and around Kyiv, Russian capital? What about Kharkiv, where heavy shelling and airstrikes are going on? Several updates in this video for you. All updates on the map for you. We'll divide this video in 3 parts. Firstly, we'll have a look at southern Ukraine, then eastern Ukraine, and lastly central Ukraine, Kyiv and other areas close to capital. Firstly, southern Ukraine. We know that Russians so far have made major gains in southern Ukraine. You can see Ukraine on this map. Let's have a look at southern Ukraine. Kherson, you can see here Kherson. Kherson has come under Russian control. It has been officially confirmed. The mayor of this city, Ukrainian government officials, they have all confirmed that Russians are in full control of Kherson. Russians entered Kherson several days ago, with the last 1 week. But now they have managed to consolidate their control of Kherson. Russians are setting up military posts, barricades in Kherson city. First major gain is Kherson, viewers. You can see Mykolaiv to the north and west of Kherson. Russians entered Mykolaiv, but so far Mykolaiv is not under their exclusive control. Fighting is being reported in and near Mykolaiv. Kherson is under Russian control. Secondly, Kakhovka can be seen here. It has also been seized by Russian forces. What about Odessa, viewers? We have heard several reports about Russian attack on Odessa. Odessa has not been taken by Russian forces so far. Ukrainians are in control of this coastal town, viewers. This is Crimea, viewers. You can see Crimea here, Sevastopol. Reportedly today, some Russian ships are being seen, warships are being seen moving from Crimea towards Odessa. So we could see an amphibious assault on Odessa from Crimea. From Crimea here, several fleets of Russian warships have been seen moving towards Odessa through Black Sea. So we could see an amphibious assault on Odessa, but so far Odessa is under Ukrainian control. Then viewers, let's move to the east. Here you can see Melitopol and Berdyansk. Russians shared their pictures, videos from Berdyansk a few days ago. I think 3 days ago. Russians were in Berdyansk 3 days ago. Same is the case regarding Melitopol. Russians are in Melitopol too. So we can say that Kherson, Kakhovka, Melitopol and Berdyansk are under Russian control. Melitopol could be a little volatile, but Russians have considerable presence. They have their significant presence close to Melitopol. What about Mariupol, viewers? Main city, Mariupol is under siege for the last 48 hours. Ukrainian forces, Ukrainian officials, they have confirmed the city is under Russian siege. It's difficult for Ukrainian forces to remain in control of Mariupol. Russians could take control of Mariupol in coming days. So major gains. You can see that all areas along the sea, they have been taken by Russians in southern Ukraine. You can see Donetsk and Luhansk. Donetsk and Luhansk forces are moving in mostly western directions and southern direction as well. Donetsk forces are moving towards Mariupol as well. That is why Mariupol is under siege. They have made some gains, a few kilometers in western, northern and southern directions. Let's move on to now eastern Ukraine, where we have seen heavy fighting within the past few days. This is Kharkiv, viewers. Kharkiv, which has been under constant Russian airstrikes, artillery strikes, missile attacks. Kharkiv city, you can see Sumy here. Russians entered Sumy, I think 4 days ago, but street combat is being reported in Sumy. Kharkiv is much more volatile, viewers. This is the second largest city of Ukraine, and here Russians are conducting continuous airstrikes and artillery strikes. The city has suffered heavy losses in terms of damage to its infrastructure. We cannot say that Russians are in full control of Kharkiv. No, Russians are in Kharkiv, in the suburbs, in some part of the city as well. But so far, Ukrainians are trying to defend Kharkiv, though Russians are in strong position here, and we could see Russians take control of Kharkiv too. Okhtyrka was taken by Russians 3 days ago. We shared some videos, pictures from this place. But again, then some counterattacks came, and now situation is volatile around Okhtyrka. Thirdly, viewers, northern and eastern, northern and central Ukraine. You can see Chernihiv here, and Chernobyl is also situated to the west of Chernihiv. In Chernihiv, northern Ukraine, on Belarus-Ukraine border, here you can see Gomel. Gomel is in Belarus. This is Chernihiv, Ukraine. Here, Ukrainians have managed to push Russian forces back, and Chernihiv is reportedly under Ukrainian control. But to the west, here is Chernobyl. Here. To the west, here is Chernobyl. Chernobyl is under Russian control. We have seen visual confirmation. From the north, Russians were trying to move towards Kyiv, you can see, from Belarus side, but they were stopped at Chernihiv. Now Russians are not moving towards Kyiv from the north. They're moving from other directions. They are here stopped around Chernihiv. Lastly, was Kyiv. What's happening around Kyiv, Ukrainian capital? Here Russians are trying to move towards this capital city from multiple directions. Firstly, you can see here Vassal Kyiv. Here to the south of Kyiv is Vassal Kyiv. Then to here you can see Hostomel. Hostomel is to the west and north of Kyiv. On Hostomel and on Vassal Kyiv, Russians tried to send their paratroopers. Airborne operations were launched by Russians, some Russian forces. They landed on these two places, Vassal Kyiv and Hostomel, close to Irpin. And from here, Russians were trying to move towards Kyiv. Their strategy was to lay siege to Kyiv from Vassal Kyiv, from Hostomel, and from Vyshhorod, and thirdly from Borispil. You can see here Borispil. Secondly, you can see Vyshhorod. Thirdly, Hostomel. And fourthly, you can see here Vassal Kyiv. Russians have been seen around these four places, and their main purpose here, the main objective, was to lay siege to Kyiv, and they were trying to move towards Kyiv from Vassal Kyiv, from Hostomel, from Vyshhorod, and from Borispil. They were not in Borispil, they were a little behind this place towards Kharkiv side. But so far, they have not managed to take control of Kyiv. Irpin is also a very strongly contested area. Bucha can be seen here. Bucha, Irpin. Irpin connects Kiev city with areas in other directions, and the bridge which connects Irpin with Kiev, it was blown up by Ukrainian forces to stop Russian advance towards Kiev. So we can see that here important points, important places are Irpin, Bucha, Hostomel, uh, Vasilkiv, Vyshorod, and here Borispil. So far, Ukrainian forces are in control of these places and they are inside the city too. Russians tried to enter from the north, they could not. Now another convoy of Russian forces is on their way, on its way towards Kiev. Russians are trying to lay siege to Kiev like Mariupol is under siege. Ukrainians so far have managed to break this siege. So movements in and out of Kiev has not been stopped so far. But Russians are trying to take control of all these places, and from here they want to move in on Kiev, Ukrainian capital. We'll keep you updated in coming videos. In western Ukraine, airstrikes are happening like Zhytomyr and Lviv. You can see here, Lviv, Zhytomyr. Airstrikes have been reported here. Zhytomyr is also central part of Ukraine, we can say. Lviv is western part of Ukraine. Here, airstrikes are being reported from Zhytomyr side and from other sides. Russian forces want to take control. They want to move towards Kyiv, which is the main target of Russian army. Will keep you updated. Thanks for watching.